everyone. It's Taco Tuesday. I'm so glad to see you guys. It's such a beautiful day. I'm loving these warm summer-like days. Did you hear that? That snapping sound? Let's see if we can hear it again. Maybe not. That sound is my daughter Rosie. She's practicing her pitching. Did you hear that? That sound is the ball hitting my husband's catcher's glove. They're on the other side of the house and they're pitching right now. I thought I'd read you guys this book today. This is one of my favorites. It's called The Bear Ate Your Sandwich. This is a pretty funny book. Let's see what happens. This is by Julia Sarcone-Roach. Look at all those sandwiches. Do you guys like sandwiches? You know, I think my favorite type of sandwich is grilled cheese. I like grilled cheese sandwiches. The bear ate your sandwich. You think that's the bear? By now, I think you know what happened to your sandwich, but you may not know how it happened. So let me tell you. It all started with the bear. The morning air was warm and bright. When the bear stepped out of his den, he stretched and he sniffed. The scent of ripe berries drifted toward him and led to a wonderful discovery. What do you think he discovered? I see a truck here and some baskets right there. Those look like strawberries to me. Let's see what happens. After a berry feast, the bear curled up in the sunlight and listened to the buzzing of the bees. And it looks like he's sitting in the bed of the truck. And he's surrounded by all these berries. Before long, he was asleep. There he is. He's sleeping. And look, all the berry containers are empty. I think he ate all the berries. By the time the bear opened his eyes, the buzzing had become a rumbling. Look, they are not in the forest anymore. He was being quickly swept along like a leaf in a great river. The forest disappeared in the distance and high cliffs rose up around him. Those are actually not high cliffs, those are big buildings. But I don't think the bear's ever seen them before. Once the rumbling stopped, the bear found himself in a new forest. It was nothing like he'd ever seen before. Does this look like the forest to you? I see some buildings and cars, maybe some restaurants and shops. And there's the bear right there. He looks a little bit confused. He's like, what is all this stuff? This forest had many great climbing spots. Let's see. He's climbing up onto the balcony and across the clothesline, up on top of the roof, through the sign for the building. The trees were still itchy here. Oh, look, he's scratching his back on a lamp post. There was good bark for scratching. And look, he's on top of the roof. He's next to the sandwich sign. He's climbing the ladder. And the mud squished nicely under his feet. Now look at this. Do you see what this guy is doing right here? Do you think this is really mud? This guy is actually laying down some cement. And you're not supposed to walk through it. And what's the bear doing? And he thinks it feels nice and squishy. I think this bear might be up to no good. There were many interesting smells in this forest. Do you know what kind of truck this is? Look at all these empty cans. But some of the tastiest ones had already been found. Look, there he is meeting a raccoon. And the birds. Leafy green smells led the bear to new fun. Where is he? I see some swings and some of those ride-on things and a big slide, I think he's at the park. And that is when he saw it. He's going to go down the slide. There it was. Your beautiful and delicious sandwich, all alone. He waited to make sure nobody saw him, not even the sandwich, before he made his move. What is the bear doing right there? It was such a great sandwich. The bear loved it. But just as he was almost finished, he heard sniff, snuffle, slobber, snort behind him. He had been seen. Who saw the bear? A bunch of dogs, huh? The bear was so surprised that he ran out of the park and down the street until he spotted a very tall tree. From the top of the tree, the bear could see his forest. It was time to go home. The waves rocked the bear and he began to doze. Where did the bear go? Do you see him climbing on top? He's getting on a boat right there. And he fell asleep on the boat. When he opened his eyes, he heard the breeze and familiar branches and the birds and bugs' evening song. Well, the bear made it home just fine. So, that's what happened to your sandwich. The bear ate it. Who's saying that? It's a dog, huh? I saw it all. I tried to save your sandwich. I was able to save this little bit of lettuce here. The bear dropped it as he ran off, but I couldn't save the rest. I'm sorry to have to tell you about your sandwich this way, but now you know. The dog is telling her about the bear eating her sandwich. Ruff, 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 ruff. The end. Now, the reason why I like this book is because it reminds me of my dogs. Do you think the bear ate the sandwich? Or do you think the dog was telling a story because he ate the sandwich? That's what I'm thinking. This dog reminds me of my little dog Mouse, because I feel like if he could talk, he would tell me stories like this about my food that he ate, and he would try to blame it on the bear. Anyway, I think that this is a very funny book. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.